Hey guys, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys. Well, we have some Real Housewives of Beverly Hills updates because Lisa Rinna has gone on Instagram. Well, there are things that I agree with and things that I don't. Diana Jenkins is accusing Garcelle of bullying her over this whole spelling mistake in the text messages. And she also is shading her fan base as worrisome. There's more to break down. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So it looks like Lisa Rinna took to Instagram and she posted a video and she's like, I think everybody right now is just extra sensitive. She's like, call me crazy, but I think I've been meaner in the past before, meaner than I am this season. Well, I mean, she has had some moments. Yolanda Hadid calling her Lyme disease Munchausen's, saying that Kim Richards was close to death, which that was an awful thing to say because Kim has a family and that's sad that they had to see that or hear that. And then on top of that, obviously we know about Denise Richards and everything that happened with that and Lisa Vanderpump. So yes, she has a history of having like mean girl behavior, but now she recently posted that she has receipts for Aspen when it comes to Kathy Hilton. And I don't understand. I'm curious what actually went down because there's a clear, Lisa Rinna wants to take Kathy Hilton down. That's obvious, right? But I don't understand why. And I said this in my other video because yes, maybe fans are being extra sensitive, but after the pandemic, people really don't like this nasty, nasty behavior. And trying to split up two sisters, what did she say? I don't know. We're going to find out maybe. But at the end of the day, Kathy Hilton and Kyle Richards have said that they, have talked. Kathy apologized. She said, I said some awful things out of frustration. I've apologized to my sister. And yes, now we have a relationship again. So I think we should leave it at that. I don't think we should try to rip two sisters apart. But now there's other stuff going on in the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills world because Garcelle's son, her 14-year-old son, is being attacked by trolls. And Lisa Rinna actually said something that I agree with. She put out there, we are doing a TV show. We try to entertain you. Why can't you treat it like wrestling for God's sakes? Love us, love to hate us, but leave the kids alone. What I was just saying about Garcelle's son is disgusting and unacceptable. What I heard happen to Portia, Kyle's daughter, is disgusting and unacceptable. And what you've said and done to my own kids, also disgusting. The threats to Erica Girardi's son, I'm sure all of the other beautiful children, they didn't sign up for this. What are you doing? The kids, all of our kids should be off limits. So stop it now. Enough is enough. I completely agree with that. The kids don't sign up for it. Yes, their moms do or their parents do. I mean, I say parents when you have Real Housewives of New Jersey because the husbands are very heavily involved. But yes, they sign up for it, but you shouldn't go attacking their kids. I mean, Portia, she's a baby. Yes, she's a teenager now, but she's so young. Why? Garcelle's son, why? What is the point? And half of the people who are attacking these people, like if you look at the demographic, the age demographic of the people who watch the Real Housewives, like people are way too old to be attacking or trolling children. That doesn't make sense. And I agree with Lisa Rinna. Enough is enough. But I also think that this should apply to Lisa Rinna too when it comes to this whole her behavior this season. Enough is enough. Enough is enough across the entire board. We need to split up this cast and we need a new dynamic because right now it's a clear divide. There's a clear divide. We have the Fox Faux 4, Fox Faux 5, whatever you want to call them. And then you have like Garcelle, Sutton, and Crystal over here to the left. I don't really understand. And Cherie Zampino. I think Cherie honestly deserves a diamond. Let's give her a diamond. She said she wanted one. We need to break up this cast. It's just awkward at this point, and we can see who supports who and who clearly doesn't. But getting back to Garcelle, it looks like Diana Jenkins is accusing her of bullying, and this was interesting. Diana said, doctors are putting me on bed rest to stop. This was the text message. Stop bleeding this trip and flying and drinking and burning my candle both ends after losing a baby and all the blood 12 weeks ago. Bleeding for 8 weeks straight after a miscarriage and 4 major surgeries that followed in the last few weeks to save my uterus was not very intelligent. It wasn't a smart thing to do. I usually wouldn't share this in a group text because it makes me look like, a whining bitch. This is what she said. But Garcelle, and she spelled her name right, or wrong, might think I'm rude, so there it is. She did spell her name wrong. Yes, people did think that was shady, but now she's thinking that because she spelled her name wrong, and the backlash that she's getting, she feels like Garcelle is supporting that backlash and that now this is bullying. And I don't think that, listen, you spelled her name wrong. It's an easy name to spell, really, but there could be a language barrier. She could have tried to be shady. I don't actually know. But in response, Diana expressed shock that a person would approve of her being mocked and bullied because someone said, you having a miscarriage is absolutely devastating and no one is taking that away from you. But in the middle of explaining your situation, you went out of your way to bring up Garcelle. It was Garcelle's party. You're deflecting. If you wanted to, the emphasis to be on your situation, then you shouldn't have brought in Garcelle in the text message in the first place. And Diana said, really, you are actually okay with her mocking my spelling publicly in that message? Neither one of them could find something else to bully, me about, but my spelling and my accent and my miscarriage, I am not surprised. Okay. And she also took aim at the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans, saying that if Garcelle is a fan favorite, she's concerned. It's fan base that's worrisome. I mean, listen, Garcelle's a fan favorite because people love Garcelle. The thing is, we have fan favorites on every season. A lot of people love Lisa Rinna. A lot of people don't. A lot of people love Garcelle. Some people don't. It's how it works. It's like people get so invested, fans get so invested in watching these shows, and we get these little snippets, like these edits of what was actually filmed, and it's so condensed, but it's made for us to pick a side because it's a TV show, and that's exactly what people are doing. I don't think that anyone should go out of their way to really try to rip apart families. I don't think that anyone has the right to attack someone's children, especially when they're underage. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. And, I just can't even see. Yes, I'm glad we have Housewives because it gives us something to talk about, but I can't see a world like, why would anyone ever want to put themselves on reality TV? Why would you want to make yourself a target? You might think that you're coming into a show and that, you're going to knock it out of the park. You're going to kill it. And then all of a sudden the fans turn on you. Noella Bergener thought she had this one in the bag. She got fired after one season. And then, it just goes on. I can list a whole bunch of housewives that people have loved and then they've hated. People loved Leah McSweeney, some people, on her first season. And then on her second season, Andy Cohen even pointed out at the reunion, I've never seen people turn on a housewife so fast. Same thing with Kelly Dodd. People loved her on the show, and then they felt like she was problematic, and they turned on her so fast. So I'm just curious what you guys think. So go on with your unfiltered opinions. What do you think about Lisa Rinna and her video saying, I've been a lot meaner in the past? I think you guys are extra sensitive. And then also coming out and defending the children. And what do you think about Diana Jenkins saying that she's being bullied by Garcelle and calling the fan base worrisome? I have questions. I have a lot of questions to which I need a lot of answers. So go ahead, comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.